Yo, what is up guys, Neonblitz here, back with another Persona 5 Phantom X video. We haven't been here since Christmas for when we saw him for the twins, but today's a pretty exciting day. Not only are we finishing up the Chapter 3 story, we finally have the brand new character, Vast Tempest Riko. I've been super excited for her. On my initial pulling plans, when I was looking at the characters between now and KR, I was literally just going to go for Makoto Nijima to Makoto Yuki, but I always saw Vast and I was like, oh, she looks cool. And then as I learned more about the game, she seemed like a must pull, which, you know, I was completely fine with because I loved her design. And then obviously going through the Chapter 3 story made me love Riko even more. So the fact that she's finally here early, which we'll get into later, is great. But as you can see, I have 85,000 gems or jewels, 42 tickets. And if you'll go over for her weapon, I have 43 of the coins. I have been saving a while. Besides the twins, I have been saving. I haven't summoned yet. And we're just going to keep going. We're just going to start for this because I plan to A1 her. I know there's been a lot of talk on like, should you A1 her? Should you get her weapon? Should he do this? Should he do that? What the hell was that? I'm gonna A1 her just cause, you know, it sets up for single target, which, you know, I'm planning to go crazy for Makoto Yuki when he eventually comes out the Persona 3 protagonist. So I'm gonna A1 her now, just get her ready for that. And, you know, even then, even if we get more single target assassins, she's having her A1 is going to be really helpful. You do not need to A1 her. She's, from my understanding, she's still incredibly strong, even at A0 or no dupe. So don't feel pressured that you have to, you know, go for the dupe. I'd say if there was one character that you should probably, okay, well, somebody 4 stars. Wow. If there's one character that you probably wanted to go A1 for, it was for the twins, and I ended up skipping that. So you do not need, and I've been doing perfectly fine with the twins. I was able to clear Astrolabe or Astrolabe, whatever you want to call it. Only needing to go one extra team on the top right that won't like did the multiple elements, just because my strongest sweeper is Joker. And yeah, I don't have his 5-star weapon. I have his 4-star maxed out, but it wasn't strong enough. I needed another team to do it. So all good. At least I was able to clear it. And yeah. Now, so I'm surprised we're summoning for Vast or Tempest Riko already, just because she came early, you know, based on what was projected. She was going to come, you know, after Violet, after, I think Ren, or I forget the exact order, but Vast got moved up, and seemingly Mio Matoi also got moved up. I would take all these puppets who is featured just because that's like the last 4-star I needed to have maxed out. And I think I only need one more copy. No, I think I had her A3. I'm running out of tickets, so now we gotta do jump pulls. Yeah, so Vast has got pushed up early, and then Matoi also got pushed up early. Which, you know, for me, I was gonna skip Kasumi anyways. So I'm fine with it. You know, I'm rather have, you know, Vast come early just because I'm excited for it. It also means the story gets finished up, and that this arc has been crazy. Has been really good. Like, I know people were talking about this is when like actual Persona writers came into the game to help out, but I'm still super impressed with the story. Like, the writing has, and how much it's been improved since arc 1 and arc 2. So, the fact that we're even getting story early, like, I will always take that. And on top of me just being excited for Vast or Tempest Riko. I'm so used to just calling her Vast because that's what everyone called her. But now it's just Tempest Riko, which I'm going to have to get used to, which is going to take a bit. I mean, people still, I think, call her Summer Closer instead of Tropical Motoha, so I doubt these names that we were used to are going to go away. Hey, I needed another Remoko, so now I think I now have every 4-star maxed out because I really have puppet boot. Is that 4? Dude, isn't 4 stars rarer than a 5-star? Come on, man. Yeah, so now I have every 4-star maxed out. I'm excited for Vast. It does suck if you obviously were summoning for Violet that she's now, you know, being delayed even more, and seemingly Chinese New Year or Lunar Dance, Lunar Rebel, whatever you want to call her, Ren is going to come out first before Kasumi. So there's less of a time where she's like truly dominant as the best single target because that puts her closer to Makoto Yuki. But if you're still going to summon for Violet because you like Violet, Obviously, yes, it still sucks because you'd rather have her early than later, but at least you get better chance to save for her. Sure, maybe these characters that you're excited to summon for, like Winvast, like, you know, Mio or Matoy and Ren. Alright, it might take some pull or some funds away from your pulls, but at the end of the day, don't worry about too much about meta, because in this game, meta, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, you could still clear everything with, like, if you, let's just say you summon for Mont, the Mont Swan Frostgale. Hey, wow, you pulled regular Riko, funny. You can still clear, like, all, like, the hard content in this game. Meta only really exists for SOS and Nightmare, which perfectly fine, right? I'm not someone that loves grinding like leaderboards or scoreboards like that, so that doesn't really matter to me. But we had to go to 110 for our first copy of Wind, which unfortunate, but because I think this is the third character that I've gone to pity for. You know, first one was Futaba, went to 110 for her. Twins went to 110 for, and now seemingly we're gonna have to go 110 for our first copy of Tempest Riko. Is there any chance we can get 2-1 multi? Dramatically help out the luck and the potential of saving funds. It does not look like it. It looks like we're gonna have to go. But hey, we finally got her. Wind, Vast, Tempest Riko. I love this design. I think it looks super cool. Alright, we've got our first copy. Now, this is where probably most people should stop. They should just stop with the first copy. We got extra rewards, which I would take a Marion dupe. You know, it's funny. Marion was in 2-month jail, or not 2-month jail, 6-month jail. You know, best healing game. Everyone was like freaking out. Why are they doing this? And rightfully so. I still think 6-month jail is dumb, but you know, it hurt because you know you had what, Luful and I'm just gonna skip this guys right now. Luful and Morgana as healers, and they were not as good as Summer, or not Summer, as Minami. And then by the time Minami was added to standard jail, a healer replaced her. The twins, he replaced her as healer, which I think is pretty funny. So even though I wanted her badly just because of how strong she was as a healer, if I need healing, I just use the twins. So it's just funny. Hopefully they get rid of this 6-month jail, and just because it affects Phoebe, who should be coming into the standard banner like next month. Then it's gonna impact Cherish, who's gonna be coming out with what, the Persona 3 cast starts coming out, which is insane to think about. And then there's one more standard banner character that's yet to be released that is really strong. And keeping that character in 6-month jail really sucks. About 3-4 stars. Yeah, 6-month jail is done. Hope they get rid of it. And hopefully I get a 5-star early. Nope. Am I gonna have to go 110 to 110? And then I still gotta summon for the weapon after this. I mean, we're 50 out of 110. This is why you probably shouldn't go for a dupe, because, you know, I'm having to go 110 to 110. Like, it's rough. Am I glad I'm still gonna do it? Yeah, I'm sure gonna have a blast using Winvast, you know, using her with my Makoto team, maybe. Because I need to actually figure out, is Cord better or Winvast for Makoto? Because the main reason why Makoto falls off really hard is she needs Vino to really do her true optimal damage. So that leaves you with either choosing Cord, Tempest Riko now, or Sustain if you really need it. And that sucks. So that's why with Violet and Makoto and these other assassin characters, single target assassin characters, why they're so much better is because they can do all of their damage essentially by themselves. Well, McQueen needs her shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go 110 to 110. Unfortunate. I was hoping to maybe get lucky, get her a bit early, but hey, it's all good. That's why we do the 110 banner. Yeah, it sucks having to go to pity every time, but all good. We went to pity twice. Will I ever get a character on the guaranteed banner early? It looks like it's not gonna be today. Let's see. Yep, it looks like we're just gonna go pity. Show me my second Wind Vest. My second Tempest Riko. And here she is. We now have A1 Tempest Riko. Nice. Sucks I couldn't get it early, but hey, that's why I always prefer the pity, because I lost 150-50 for Queen in this game, and it sucked. So just doing 3 extra, like I did, what, 6 extra multis, assuming I won both 50-50s on this, just to guarantee the character. I'll always take that every day. But now we're going to be summoning for a weapon, because from my understanding, weapon is really good. In terms of what I'm going to get, I'm going to choose the 4-star Wind Navigator's weapon, and then Ryuji's weapon, just because I actually used the like trial Ryuji in the Astral Lab, and he was just doing really well. I was pretty impressed. So I also love Ryuji as a character, so I'm down to, you know, build them up eventually. I've had really good weapon luck in this game. I've summoned for Queen's weapon, had to go to pity for it, but I got 2-in-1 multi. Summoned for Quartz weapon, got it first multi. Then I summoned for Futaba's weapon. I got a 50. I won a 5-star chance, or I got a 5-star chance early, but then I lost it like around 40. Then like 2-3 multis later, I got another 5-star chance, so I got Futaba's weapon guaranteed. But then I also got another. I got another 5-star chance in that same multi, which I ended up losing. So then my next 5-star weapon guaranteed would be a guaranteed 5-star, and then I used that on the twins, and I got that first multi. So I thought we'd have similar luck. You know, my luck eventually has to run out. And past couple days, I've had pretty bad luck in these gacha games. You know. In terms, I play a lot of the Dragon Ball mobile games, so I played Dokkan. They had their 11th anniversary, and if you guys play that at all, I'm 2,000 stones deep, and don't have a single of the new characters. So I've had to go to pity to that game, which pity in that game is crazy. Again, insane weapon luck. Like, this is the 3rd multi, and we have a 5-star? Are we actually gonna win it though? That's the real question. Who is it? Just show me in a bit. We got her weapon. Oh, why do I have such insane weapon luck in this game? Like, obviously I'll take it, but wow. All right. I still have Millicoins. Yeah, that was literally 3rd multi. All right, nice and painless. You know, I'm just always gonna assume I'm gonna have to go to pity for every new character. That's why we're summoning on the limited, but not limited, the targeted, the one-time manner. But my weapon luck has been crazy. But now I just want to use my 5-star selector to see who I get. Alright, we're here in my bag. We have the 5-star Phantom Thief chance number 2. Let's see who we end up getting. I'll probably for Marion get her A1. So if I actually do use her, I can get the, the Pierce rate that she gives when she heals. I'd also take a Yaoling dupe. I haven't built her up, but from my understanding, everyone's pretty good. I have A0 on, so I mean, my on's gonna be like my AoE fire for seemingly a long time, so I should probably take more dupes for. I was saying I should build up Ryuji. I haven't built them up, but I don't know how good A1 is. And then I have like A2 Morgana, because I was summoning for Miss Minami during the ticket banner. Got a lot of Morganas, and then right away I think I have A1 or A0. So let's see what we end up getting. Wow, we got Minami. Wow. Again, like I said, I haven't used, I built this character up because obviously she was deemed like the best healer in the game. Then the twins came out and took her spot as soon as she was free from jail. But getting her A1, wow, okay. We will take that. Alright, we're here in our thieves because we want to obviously beat in our A1 Minami that we just got. As you can see, yeah, when healing allies above max, we increase target's piece rate by 20% for 2 turn. Really good. It's what made her like an insane healer, just because all the overhelp that she gives, and then this like was crazy. But obviously that's not why we're here. I guess if we're gonna do some pit stops along the way, let's get my puppet to A6, and with that should be every 4-star maxed out A6. That's obviously good. Yeah, A1 Riddle, A2 Morgana. Alright, let me get this Tomogo out the way. It's great that I have every 4-star maxed out, because now that's more the meta crystals, or the cognates, whatever they are. But here she is, Wind Vast Tempest Riko. She looks great, dude. Let's not just equip that weapon. I can't believe how lucky we got on this weapon. Third multi. You know, makes up for having to go to double pity for her A1, but let's just feed that in right now. The condition to activate the falling petals effect from Storm of Petals changes from wind damage to any attribute damage. Also, increase the target's critical damage taken by 30%. Arrival of Spring increases sweeper allies attack by 25% more. I didn't even know about that second part. I thought this was just for single target. Because I think Arrival of Spring for skill too. So let's just feed that in. Boom. Yeah, I thought, because I haven't seen the English translation. Yeah, so from my understanding, for this character, you're going to do skill 3 start a battle. Then depending on what your team comp is, especially now that you have A1, if you're using a single target or assassin, you go skill 1. If you're using a sweeper or AoE team, you use skill 2. And then you just kind of do that over and over. Skill 3, skill 1, skill 3, skill 1, skill 3, skill 2, skill 3, skill 2. Or if you have your A2, you're probably always just going to do skill 3, skill 2. Just because this only works on wind on A1. So that's why I went for the A1, just our A1. And for the not kept our A0, just because I'm setting her up for Makoto Yuki. Because I'm planning to go crazy for when that character comes out. But yeah, I mean, I'd say this is a pretty good summoning video. Like, I don't know why I keep having insane weapon luck, but I'll take it, man. Yeah, that's gonna wrap this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and mean a lot to me. Stay tapped in the channel with stuff. Stay up to date with everything. Dragon Ball X Squad related. I don't cover Persona 5 Phantom X content as much as I would like, but I do cover a lot of Dragon Ball X and Squadra. And once we get like later into 3.0 into 4.0, we're gonna be doing a lot of more summoning videos for Persona 5 Phantom X, because we're going crazy. Right, they're going crazy with releases once we get there, especially with Persona 3 Reload. So expect a lot more Persona 5 Phantom X content once we get closer to 4.0. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.